to dance in the rain, and that's really happened for me. Hang on a sec. No, my button's not working to move the screen. There we go. So, my name is Sarah Spencer. This is me. I had a perfect life, or I thought I did. Life hasn't always been perfect, but I thought when I met my husband and I got married, I could stop worrying about all those things that I had been worrying about, which is how to support myself in this world that we're living in today. And I let my husband take over all that responsibility while I got on with having children. And they were my life, and he was my life. And I thought everything was absolutely fine until there was that moment 10 years ago. It feels like it was only the other day when the recession hit and we lost absolutely everything. He lost his business. We lost our home. I had 3 children. I thought we were going to be out on the street. We very nearly were out on the street. And I had absolutely no idea that we were literally living smoke and mirrors. We had a great life. We stayed in 5-star hotels. You can see a picture of me there in Sydney with my children. We traveled the world. We stayed in suites, or we always had 2 rooms. Our children never knew anything except luxury, but we had nothing to fall back on. Absolutely nothing. Our credit cards were maxed out. We had 3 credit cards with over 15,000 owing on each card. We had a massive overdraft in the bank. I won't even tell you how large the overdraft was. And my husband had taken out a guaranteed loan on our home to keep his business going. And the bank were not in the least bit worried that I was going to be out on the street with 3 children. They honestly didn't care. And that was, boom, my reality. So I found a way of working and move forward. 6 years I've been in this industry now, and this is me now. You can see here these gentlemen here on the screen. This is Dino Nedelko, an inspiring young man who I work very closely with. He was 27 when he started with our company. He's now 30. He's got a phenomenal business. This young man here, Hans and Bart, they're a couple from Holland, hugely successful. These are my mentors, and I work very closely with them. And here you can see some of my team on the screen, and that's Byron Balker, our CEO. And this was in Croatia. I've done an awful lot of traveling, and my life is completely turned around. Byron Balker is an amazing young man. He's a family man. That was his son on the screen with us as well. And this really is his vision. Our company is his vision. And I do think of it as our company. I'm so proud and have so much respect for what Byron Balker has achieved so far. And you can read his mission statement here on the screen. And this is our company, Rain International, really an incredible company. They have created a whole new category in our industry. And you might be wondering, what is our industry? We are in the home-based industry, home-based business, and we are in the health and wellness sector. And what we have got here is a blueprint for making money, whatever that might mean for you. This company has the highest paid partners in the world, and that cannot be disputed. This company has completely changed my life, and it's changed how I feel. It's changed how I feel about being secure, about my future. I never ever need to be scared again about being out on the street with my children. And how do we make this business work? Well, if you've got a computer or you've got a phone, you don't have to be tech savvy. I'm really, really not. As you can see from my screen here, I don't know how to take this little Facebook message off here. I don't know how to get rid of that. I don't know how to get rid of the icons at the bottom of the screen. It doesn't matter. You're surrounded by a team with amazing skills, and we all help each other. You don't have to be good at anything in particular. But if you do have a computer or you do have a mobile phone, this is an opportunity for turning this opportunity that Rain offers you into positive cash flow. So I've already mentioned it's category creating, and Rain are the world leaders in seed nutrition. It's a new way of being healthy. I'm going to talk about that more as we go on into the presentation. We have a fantastic way of giving back, and we have a fantastic way of making sure we are always going to be okay. Because I've been at home for 15 years. it was a real shock trying to get back out there into the job market. And I did try, I put my best effort into it. It was terrifying. I went into an office, went straight back into my old role of being a PA to a chairman, and it was a horrible atmosphere to be in. It was very political. Everyone was out to prove their job was most important because there were recessions, there were redundancies coming, and it just wasn't a healthy environment to be in. Plus, I've got 3 children. I've actually got 5 children because I've got 2 stepsons as well. And I was really struggling to manage to fit everything around all my commitments, and trying to fit in a full-time job nearly finished me off. But here I've got a way of making sure I can always earn whatever it is I need. That's amazing. I get to look after myself with my health. I get to look after my family's health. I give back in a huge way, and I can always know that I've got a way of making sure my financial future is completely secure. So I mentioned the health and wellness sector. Our company is based in the health and wellness sector. It's a category creating product that has been created, and the health and wellness sector is huge. It's a multi-billion dollar industry. Why? Why is this industry growing so exponentially? You will see it in the news now. You see it on media. You see it everywhere. Everyone's talking about health and nutrition. Why? Because the facts are the world is malnourished. We have a growing worldwide population. We have very poor nutrition in our food. Because we are dealing with having to companies creating food very fast. So we've got GMOs, we've got fillers, we've got non-sustainable going on, we've got chemicals, we've got processed food. Why? Because the industry knows it's cheaper and easier and better for them to produce food in this way. But it's not better for us. It's not better for our health. Let's just see if I can, there we go. So the truth is, nutrition is dying. You've only got to watch a film like Interstellar to see where we're heading. And I thought we were heading in that direction. And I was horrified to find out from my sister, who has a PhD in soil nutrition, to find out the world is already there. Our soil is exhausted, and that's showing in our food, and nutrition is dying, and along with it, so is our health and well-being. And you see that in the exponential rise of diabetes, heart problems, cancer. We're surrounded by people with health challenges. Oh, goodness, sorry, I don't know how that happened. You see, you don't have to be a technical whiz. There we go. 2 fingers, not 3 on my apple. So what's the solution? The solution is in the seeds. This is really exciting. The Rain flagship product is a product called Soul. I'm going to talk about that in a moment. And it was first developed by oncologists to nutritionally support children going through chemotherapy and radiotherapy. Now, you don't need to know all these facts. All the information you need is provided for you. And when you look at the information, we see that seeds are the source of all nutrition. You don't have to be a scientist to know that. You just know that plants start with a seed. We start with a seed. Humans start as a seed. Animals start with a seed. And all the information we need is in that seeds. But what science is proving is that seeds contain 20 to 30 times more nutrients. They are 20 to 30 times more nutrient dense than any of the food we are eating. And that's been largely overlooked by the health and wellness industry. Seeds are the catalyst of all life, so I've just mentioned that. They contain all the information that we need for life. The antioxidants in seeds are huge. Thousands and thousands of antioxidants, vitamin dense, and unique chemical compounds. Oh, still not getting this to work. There we go. So the current health and wellness market, which is a multi-billion dollar industry, currently consists of herbs, pills, juices of oils. Everything you look at on the market falls into one of these categories. And the reason we have these categories is actually all health products started as herbs. I'm not sure how many years ago, maybe hundreds of years ago, maybe more. But all health products started as herbs. Then that progressed into more convenient, easy to take pills. So you find this is a huge section of the industry. $446 billion is health and wellness that is accessed from pills. Then there was a new category created, juices, and then oils. And that can be oils that we consume or that we apply topically. But seeds, the really, really exciting thing about our product is seeds encompass every single one of these categories and more. So all health originates from seeds. I can't say that enough. It is the most potent, pure, bioavailable form of nutrients. What does that mean to us? That means to us that we have the most potent source of convenient, available nutrition on the planet in our Rain products. And what's really exciting, I can't say this enough, is a whole new category has been created in the health industry. We've seen companies that have created new categories. We've seen Apple, who took over from Microsoft because they created a whole new category and a whole new brand. We've seen Starbucks dominate the coffee industry. Well, they started it and they still dominate it. So we've seen what happens when companies come along and create new categories. So we have a company here that's created a new category, but we've also got a company that has disrupted the existing category of health and wellness. And we've seen what happens to that in the industry. When Uber came along and Spotify came along, they created a better way, an easier, more convenient way, and cheaper to get a taxi. Spotify have done the same for music. It took me a while to get around to Spotify. It took me ages to even have a mobile phone. It then took me even longer to get sat-nav, and now I couldn't be without either of those. I now use Uber, and I'm hoping it's going to come to Chester soon. And I now use Spotify, and it's so convenient and easy. Once you get your head around it, it's so convenient and easy. And that is what Rain has done. Category creating better way of most potent available source of nutrition that's really easy to consume and extremely bioavailable. This is a disruptor in our industry. What are Rain's products? We've got a whole nutrition system with some really key products. We've got Core, which detoxifies the body. So we're bombarded daily by toxins from the planet that we live in. Core is a very easy way to detoxify our body, and that's super, super important. We've got Soul that revitalizes our body. It regenerates every single cell. There's lots more interesting facts about Soul to learn about. And the good news is you don't have to know about any of these to start your business with Rain. And you'll see why in a moment. We've got Bend. This is an increasingly important product that offers support to all the joints and all the systems of our body. We've got Form, which really helps to maintain and build the body. And we've got Reverie, which is really great skincare. I love it. So these are our products. Very simple. Now, why don't you need to know everything? Because not only have you got a great team that you're going to come into that offer incredible support, but we've also got the scientific advisory board that support Rain International. We've got some really key scientists and doctors that work with Rain to help Rain create really great products, but also support all of us to help us recommend and communicate with those people we're talking to about these products. So far, 17 patents have been developed and counting, and there's some really exciting products coming out and nutrition coming out. There's continual clinical research and trials done on these products, but also lots of great validation from some really great societies and boards who have approved these products. So it means that you can go out there and recommend these products with complete certainty and safety. What's also exciting about our company is that they're in 30 plus markets. Now, actually, these slides are only a couple of weeks old, and Rain is growing so rapidly that is now all 42 plus global markets. So that makes this very, very exciting. I talked about giving back, and that really is important for me. It might not be important for you, but if it is, what you will be doing when you partner with Rain is giving back in a really sustainable way. So that's an essential strand of our DNA. That is part of our makeup as human beings, is to want to do good. It's a unique part of being a human being, because no other animal out there it cares about their species, but humans do. So no matter who you are, no matter where you come from, we can all give back in a really, really great way. And Rain have got charities that they work with, and they've got their own charity as well. Ooh, that's me again. Let's try. There we go. So when you partner with Rain, everything we do has a positive impact. Every partner that partners with Rain, Rain will plant a tree for every partner that has partnered with Rain. For every product that is sold, every product that is purchased, a portion of that purchase goes to Seeds for Change Foundation. And I'll talk about that in a minute, what Seeds for Change Foundation do. 100% of what is donated by Rain goes to where it is meant to go to as well. That was really important to me. And we're seeing this impact in Europe, Africa, Asia, and Latin America in a very, very sustainable way, which is also important to me. So Seeds for Change Foundation have gone into all those countries, and they have created industries for women, and they've taught women in those countries to be artisans. They make jewelry, and they make it from sustainable product again. They make it from seeds. They teach the women how to grow the seeds, harvest the seeds, and then turn the seeds into jewelry. I mentioned that Rain also plant a tree for every partner that partners with Rain, and so far over 300,000 trees have been planted. That's very exciting. I'm not very technical, but if you are, and even if you're not, social commerce is growing, and we can work with you to teach you just what you need to know to be able to use your computer or to be able to use your mobile phone to grow your business. Because by using a mobile phone or by using the computer, you can see here I'm using Zoom Room to chat to people. I've got people on this call from Greece, from all over UK. We often have people from Africa, America, South America, all over Europe, the Far East, coming onto our Zoom calls. And I didn't have a clue how to use Zoom to begin with, but now I know just enough to do what I need to do. So social commerce is a growing industry. And if we can learn to use it, then we can communicate, refer, and share faster. That means we're combining our everyday life. So if you're someone that uses Facebook or WhatsApp, or you use Instagram, or you use Snapchat, if you use any of these platforms and you're confident on using them, or even if you're not confident on using them, you can combine that with growing your business. I mentioned already that our company has the highest paid partners in the industry, and that cannot be disputed. We can prove that to you. It is one of the most dominant industries in the health, in the home-based business sector. Sorry, I'm a bit tongue-tied. Rain has created a whole new category in that industry. And what you will find here when you look at this more closely is a well-oiled machine where you can build a legacy with your business. And what's exciting is people, if you look at them, who are incredibly successful entrepreneurs, people like Richard Branson, people like Alan Sugar, they look at what the world needs and then they go and make that their business. So if you can do that, if you can make whatever the world wants, whatever the world needs, whatever the world likes, and make that your business, you have got a way of creating a huge success for yourself. So I hope you can see what thousands of us have already seen if you partner with Rain. Rain offer a powerful compensation plan to earn now and later. We have a way that we can earn quick cash and develop a legacy that is never going to get taken away from you. Rain is only going in one direction, and that is up, 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 and up. They have only been doing this since they started business in 2011. When I started with Rain, which is well over a year ago now, they had a $60 million turnover. And this year, only a year later, they are predicted to be 156 million and rising. So that is exciting. There's a very simple system to follow. It's a business plan that if you follow it, you will be successful. Now, what's really exciting is that you decide what you want. No one tells you what you have to do. You decide, what do I need? What do I want? Where would I like to go with this? What do I want? Do I want a hobby? Do I want something that is just going to earn me some extra income, part-time income? Or do I want to feel financially secure for the rest of my life? Now, I'm 54 and I've got hopefully a good 50 years left in me. And I'm very, very keen to make sure that I've got financial stability for the next 50 years. So there's a system to follow, and you don't have to understand it now. The team that have taken these steps ahead of you really understand how to make this work. But there are some extra bonuses along the way that can encourage you to grow your business while you're learning. So the first one is that you can earn a free box of extra product. That's exciting. The next one is you can earn $125 bonus on top of the commissions that you would be earning alongside this as well anyway. These are extras. And then there's a $500 bonus. So if those excite you, we can talk to you about how you achieve that and what you need to do to get started. When you start your business, you get the Rain app. I'm just going to go back a screen. The Rain app is downloaded. You can download it onto your phone or onto your computer. Again, you don't need to be a technical whiz to know how to use it. It's a very, very simple. Once you've downloaded it, we'll help you understand how to use it. We're here to take every step with you. But you can get started instantly if you decide to use the Rain app and make that part of your business. I will just say that I'm a very face-to-face person. I grew my business not using the Rain app and not using my computer, but actually going out to meet people. And then gradually, as I understood how to use the equipment that I've got, I found it convenient and easy to also work online. So I do both. I go out to meet people face-to-face. I have coffee with them, especially if I feel like getting out of the house, because you can end up working from home on your computer and not leaving your house. So I like to arrange to meet someone just to get out of the house sometimes. So it's totally up to you how you work. But when you partner with Rain, there are lots of extra incentives to encourage you. I've mentioned that I've traveled with the company already. There are lifestyle bonuses that equate to thousands per week. There are team commissions, which is unlimited earning potential. There's volume residuals. There's rank advancement bonuses. So there's a business plan to follow. I've had 4 rank advancements since I joined Rain. It's very exciting. And I'm only going to continue to go in one direction, which is up and up and up. But I can't get there unless I help other people achieve what they want. So, a life well lived. That's really what this is promising. You can live your life really, really well if you choose to do so. And you have actually 3 choices. You're only seeing 2 on the screen. You can pick your path. You can become a customer. I've not talked very much about the products today. If you'd like to know more about them, we can go into that in more detail. We've got other information, online information presentations which go into detail about the product. So you can become a customer. Or you might have already decided, I want to become a Rain partner. I want to explore what is on offer here. There's also a third option. You can do nothing. And that's absolutely fine with us. We don't mind. At least you've come on here, you've looked at the information, and we thank you for doing that. If you decide to become a Rain partner, you pick your path. There are lots and lots of options for how you start. You're seeing 3 on the screen right now, but there are other options for getting started as well, apart from what you're seeing on the screen, and we can talk about those in more detail. But you can pick your path. And I chose the Elite Pack. It was called the Gold Pack a year ago. And I chose this because I wanted to share these products with my family. I've got 3 children, a husband, I've got a mum and a dad. And I knew when I looked at these products, we all needed them. And we all take this every single day without question. And I've seen a huge impact on all of our health. In many, many ways. So the Gold Pack worked for me, and I chose that one, but there are other packs that you can choose to get started. I talked about the Rain app. If you're comfortable using apps and media and social media platforms, you can get started straight away. If you're not, there's lots and lots of training to help you get comfortable with using this. So you can get started straight away. When you become a RAIN partner, not only do you get the app, but you get an online back office. And again, you don't have to understand all the information in the back office. We all work together and we will help you understand what you need to know so that you can get started. And you can choose to use social media, or you can do it face-to-face. It's up to you. What works best for you is how we will work with you. But it's a business that you can take everywhere you are. And once you're earning that residual income, this is what's really interesting and really exciting. Once you've developed the residual income, you get paid no matter whether you're working or not. That becomes very exciting. I took 3 weeks off over Christmas and I didn't miss a single day of being paid. And I have been paid every single week since I became a RAIN partner back in February 2017, regardless of whether I work or not. So it's time for you to decide. And I hope you've seen enough information here to make a great decision for yourself. I hope that this presentation has captured the vision for you. I hope that you're in a psychological place of mind where you can make the right decision for yourself. And if you feel that you've got questions, we love questions. We will help to get those questions answered for you. But I hope what you've seen here is that you can create a legacy, you can create a long-term business of generational growth for years and years to come. And whatever you dream of having, whether it's getting out and meeting people, whether it's you want to just earn a little bit extra, whether it's you want financial freedom, whether it's you want your health back, I hope you've seen that you can achieve that if you partner up with RAIN. So thank you very much for coming on today. Thank you for listening. If you've got questions, please get back to the person that invited you on this call. And if you're ready to make a decision, please get back to the person that invited you to this call. Thank you very much for joining us today.